How to build a machine learning model in 7 setup. The first phase of any machine learning project is developing an understanding of the business requirement. You need to know what problem you are trying to solve before attempting to solve it. To start work with the project owner to establish the project objectives and requirements. The goal is to convert this knowledge into a suitable problem definition for the machine learning project and devise a mentally plan to achieve its project objectives. What are the business objective on which parts of a queue that require a machine learning, what is the option, in other words the quick and dirty approach that does not require machine learning, and how much better than the does the model need to be, what type of the best fit the for the problem at hand, for example classification, regression, or clustering. Have the relevant terms address all the necessary technical, business, and development issues? What are the project defined success criteria, and how will the organization measure the model benefits? How can terms stage the projects in as the requirement for transparency, explanatory, or based? What are the ethical consider? What are the acceptable for accuracy, precision, and confusion? Material vary. What are the expect inputs and output? Setting specific goal will help you realize rather than implementing a proof or concept that will be tossed and considered later. The goal should relate to the business objective, not just machine learning. All thought you can include typical machine learning such as precision, accuracy, recall, and mean squared error. It is essential to specific business relevant. After establishing in the business case for your machine learning project, the next setup is to determine what data is necessary to blind the model. Machine learning models generate from their training data, applying the knowledge occurred in the training process to new data to make a lab for data will prevent you from building the model, but access to data alone is not enough. Useful data must be clean, relevant, and well structured to identify your data needs and determine whether the data is in proper shape for model ingestion. Focus on data identification, integral collection, requirements, quality identification, insights, and aspect rather further investigation to get a handle on the quantity and type of data you will need. Consider these key questions: what type and quantity of data is necessary for the machine learning projects? What are the necessary data source and locations? What are the quantity and quality of training data? How will you spill the data collect into test and training sets? If you are working on a surprise learning task, you label data. You can use a pre-trained machine learning model. Are these any special requirement such as the need to access real-time data and other difficult to reach place? It also crucial to know how to model will operate on real world data once deployed. For example, will the model be used offline? Will it operate a batch mode on data that feed in a process, or will it be used in real time operating with high performance requirement to provide install result? The answer to the question will inform what sort of data is need and data access requirement. An additional determine whenever you will train the model once in with the version deploy or in real time training imposed in the many requirements on data that might not be suitable for